This is Mike Azam with the Azam Group, here to present you guys 15313 Steinway in Maple Heights. Fully updated, this is our favorite style home, one-story ranch with basement, and better yet, got a tenant already moving in. We didn't really leave anything untouched here. A ton of interior and exterior repairs, upgrades, and some nicer finishes. And what I really like about this more than anything is it's tenant proof. We're gonna go into some of the things that make this place tenant proof and how we take that into consideration in a lot of our rehabs. So we're looking at a 3-bed, 1-bath ranch. There's a full basement finished, so separate rec space, 1 story. So these are very easy to maintain. And also, it makes it easier for us to rehab because there's just less ground to cover. And as I mentioned, we have a tenant already moving in, $1,400 a month. Tenant's responsible for all utilities. And here's the best part, Section 8 tenant. For anyone that has seen some of our previous content, for anyone that has been dabbling in some real estate as of late, Section 8 has been a hotbed for investors. For us, we're 10 years ahead of you guys. We have been experienced and involved with the Section 8 program for over a decade now. This is one of those situations where having a Section 8 tenant makes this the perfect turnkey investment. If you're looking for more information, check out some of our previous videos, some of our previous content on the Section 8 program, and you'll see why we have incorporated so many times in our turnkey inventory. So let's segue to the interior. One of my favorite parts of these types of homes is the open concept. You have main living room and dining room area, and for us, it's a lot easier to maintain, a lot easier to rehab. Less rooms, less ground to cover. For the tenant, open space is always going to be a little bit more appealing. So I mentioned earlier the tenant-proof aspect of this home, okay? And it's something that we incorporate in a lot of our homes. As you can see here, beautifully refinished hardwood floors, and it just runs all the way through the main part of the house. Bedrooms, hallway, living room, and dining room area. You're gonna see a lot of our typical rehab components, our neutral paint colors, all of the hardware upgrades, switches, fixtures, outlets, always LED light fixtures so that we don't have to replace bulbs, new door knobs, door stoppers, closet rods, typical rent-ready components that are necessary to get a tenant in place. So we're in one of the 3 bedrooms, all 3 bedrooms on the main floor, and you can see updated, the refinished hardwood floors, fixtures, paint, new windows, good space, and what's great, it's good closet space in each of the bedrooms, which is important for a growing family. What better situation for your tenant to walk in to a hotel type bathroom, okay? Shiny, new, updated, and what's better yet here, okay? When they move out, you're not gonna have any maintenance or upgrades to do because everything's already redone. You have custom tile surround, you have new vanity with quartz top, you have new toilets, new fixtures, new plumbing fixtures. It's bright, it's updated, it's clean, and perfect for short-term and long-term. So just off the main living space here, we go right into the kitchen. And I told you guys, no expense spared here, all right? We have brand new kitchen, and every kitchen we're gonna do updated shaker cabinets. We have white shaker cabinets with new pulls, and you can see a lot of the same theme with the black fixtures and black faucets. We want everything to kind of match and flow with the rest of the unit. Brand new quartz countertops, again, luxury and tenant proof. Updated appliances, microwave and dishwasher to make the place and the space a little bit more functional for the tenants. Updated vinyl plank flooring. We got our custom LED lights. And what's great is, you're staring at a brand new window, and then you turn around and we're staring at a brand new exterior door. So, all of the fixtures, all of the entrances, all of the hardware, top to bottom, updated. This is a great living situation for your tenant and a better long-term maintenance situation for you as an investor. So we talk about some of the tenant-proof aspects of our rehabs. And I want to go specifically into those so you guys can pinpoint them for your next turnkey investment. You're going to notice these as a theme in a lot of our rehabs, and here they are. Number 1, hard surface flooring. It is rare that you're going to see us install carpeting. We're going to professionally refinish these hardwood floors, or we're going to install luxury vinyl plank, whether it's in the rec areas, main living areas, or the bedrooms. That is a common tenant-proof upgrade that we're going to incorporate in a lot of these rehabs. The second thing, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this over the last couple of years, we started incorporating stone countertops in our kitchens. We got away from the laminate. Guys, tenants were moving out and I was noticing stains, burns, chips. A lot of times that laminate would start to peel off. So we went to quartz and granite in every one of our units. Aesthetically, it's better, it adds value, and it's tenant proof. I mean, it's one of those crowd pleasers that when we show these units for rent, tenants appreciate the higher level finish. Also in the bathrooms, I'm sure you guys have noticed as well, we went away from those plastic tub fitters years ago. We went with the custom tile surrounds in almost every shower. Tenant proof, they don't damage, they don't get discolored. Nice higher end finish for your tenants, that hotel finish that we were looking for. And one of the last and most important tenant proof upgrades, windows. For years you guys have seen, we have updated countless windows. It helps prevent maintenance issues, it's beneficial from a safety issue, and aesthetically it looks better. With all of the new lead laws that are going out, we've been 10 steps ahead of the game. It is rare that you're gonna see a property that we manage, a property that we've sold, a property that we've stabilized where there aren't updated windows. And for that, we've had no issue getting through the lead clearance, lead compliance, or making sure that our properties are safe. Safe for the tenants and safe for you as a landlord from a liability standpoint. So we're wrapping up in the basement. This is one of our favorite areas of the house. This is one of the best amenities that you can have at a property, whether it's a property for sale or a property that's available for rent. Tenants like the separation of space. And typically these are used just as a rec room or an extra living space. These tend to allow you to have a higher rent, and even with Section 8, you tend to see a higher rent on their side because of the extra living space. Some of the things you're gonna see in the basement: updated 100 amp electrical panel, updated glass block windows, newer furnace, some updated plumbing, basically a lot of newer mechanicals here. You're probably wondering, what are next steps? Mike, how do I buy this? There's 3 ways you guys can take advantage and purchase this turnkey property. Obviously cash purchase, there's conventional financing, and then DSCR financing. DSCR is typically used for investors. It's debt service coverage ratio. If you're an investor that wants to purchase or finance this through an LLC, that's going to be the best route for you guys to take. We have lenders, preferred lenders that our team works with that are extremely competitive from a pricing standpoint and from an interest rate standpoint, and we're happy to share those with you guys so we can make this as seamless of a process as possible. So with a house like this, even with a new furnace, we wanted to get it serviced prior to a tenant moving in. With all the rehab and construction, dust, debris, it's important for the longevity of the HVAC that we do a quick service before move-in, post-renovation. These 3 preventative maintenance aspects are so important for investors, and I try and incorporate them in every single rehab. We just talked about servicing of HVAC, and I recommend it in every property once a year. The second thing, and I could argue most important, is grading. Around the foundation, make sure the property is built up, make sure you have adequate grading, dirt, make sure the soil's built up. Even from a landscaping perspective, it looks better, but it helps preserve the integrity of the foundation, diverting water away. Third, and probably the simplest, gutter cleans. We get gutter cleans completed once or twice a year. It's very important to make sure that your gutters and downspouts are free of debris and allowing water to divert away from the home. In terms of property preservation, that's one of the first lines of defense. Clogged gutters equals water in the basement. There are so many trends with real estate investing. We've went from BRRRRs to sub-2s in creative financing, short-term rentals, Airbnbs, and now the hottest one is Section 8. And what's remained constant? Turnkey properties and new investor. As a new investor, this gives you an opportunity to get into a new market. Build rapport with the team, build rapport with our team, understand process, pace, complexities in a market, all the while capturing a low maintenance, fully renovated, and tenanted turnkey property. With our team, you're going to get full visibility, full transparency, and a hand as we navigate you through the entire process. With back-end property management already in place. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us and we'll see you on the next one.